Hey, what's up? This is Billboard News. I'm Tetris Kelly, and I'm hanging out with Mr. Handsomer Russ, man. What's going on?
Living the dream, can't complain.
Let's talk about Handsomer. I gotta admit, I've been listening to the track. It might make a lot of us feel a little bit more confident than we should be.
Good.
I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsomer. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for her.
It was just like some silly sort of like natural response I had to something in my life. Fortunately, it was one of those times where I was like, you know what, let me run with the silly natural idea instead of trying to let my brain get too involved and start self-censoring and editing. The whole song was kind of written like that, with just put my brain out of the way.
You dropped by Billboard, we gotta talk about the charts, dude. You peaked at number 40 on the Hot 100.
Crazy.
Now you got that top 40 hit. How's it feel?
It feels really wild, considering, you know, when I was partnered with a major label, Best on Earth, it went #1 at radio, and obviously Rihanna and all these things. And I think it only got to like 46. So to go top 40, just like super duper like indie organic, you know, it was pretty insane.
Talk about your inspirations, man. Like, who was your favorite rapper growing up? Who inspired you?
I mean, the first one was Eminem, and then 50, Lloyd Banks.
There's been some controversy lately with people feeling like it might be easier for a white rapper to get a #1. How do you feel about that controversy?
I think it definitely is easier. I think if you're a white rapper, it might be harder to break through the hip hop space because it's a black space. But if you do, it's easier to go mainstream if you're white. That's like, I feel like that's a very known thing.
Do you think that rappers take that approach to the business, like worrying about the mainstream success versus maybe that sign off?
You know, it depends on what your intentions are, what you're going for. You want to be a pop star, then you're gonna lean more the mainstream way. But if you're going for like, you want, you know, the hip hop culture to respect you and you want to contribute to that space, then you're gonna go that way.
Let's talk about some of the collaborations you got.
Yeah.
About working with Ed Sheeran, man. How is that?
Yeah, insane.
He's a genius, right?
Insane. He's the nicest guy ever. So we have a song together coming out hopefully like in a month or so.
Okay.
Is the plan. Summertime.
Who do you want to collab with in the future?
Adele.
Nice. I
Yeah.
was not expecting that name.
No?
You're also on tour right now. So how's it been to be back in front of your fans?
It's incredible. I'm only 3 shows in, and it's just the best tour ever. I'm just like overwhelmed with how insane it's been. Like every song is so loud and just crazy.
I mean, touring is crazy in general, so you gotta tell me, man, what's one of the craziest tour stories you got, man?
Why?
Give me...
I'm about to start writing these down. Anytime something crazy happens, I'm always like, we should write this down for when they ask me what's the craziest. Didn't something just happen? What was the story? Oh, that's
on
a good
somebody
one.
else's credit card?
It was like in El Paso at the after party, and obviously like I was drinking, and I'm like, get everyone in here shots. And there's like 400 people there.
Of course.
And I'm like, put it on Milan's, and Milan's my manager. I'm like, put it on his tab. And they're like, we literally can't do that.
And I want to play a game with you before we get you out of
Cool.
here. I've been doing it with a lot of the guests. I'm gonna say something really fast, and then you just gotta answer as quick as you can, okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. You'd be shocked to learn that I'm a big fan of.
Rom-coms.
Ooh.
But is that shocking? I feel like that's not shocking.
Just so you know, go see the Maluma J-Lo one. It seems a little
Been-
off, but
been
it's
seen
good.
it.
Oh, you already seen it? Oh,
Come
he
on.
really does like
What is this guy
rom-coms.
talking about?
He means what he says. The very last song I listened to was
East Side by North Ave Jax.
the weirdest thing that I do before I go on stage is.
I don't do, like, I have no routine. Now I've incorporated getting a lineup.
You probably wouldn't guess this, but a female pop star I'd love to work with is.
Is Billie a pop star?
Billie Eilish is a pop star.
Yeah, hell yeah. Billie's voice is insane.
The worst job I ever had was.
A busboy was just, I'm not big on that. It was a job I had in high school, but it's just like, you don't feel great. Not to knock anyone who's a busboy.
No, I get it. I worked at Sonic, bro. You know the drive-through?
Oh, did you have the
The
rollerblades?
skates, yeah. I would have
Did you
to
fall?
I did fall once. Yeah, just once. Dropped everybody's food.
Brutal.
The last thing my mom said to me was,
Probably fix your eyebrows.
is she on you, really?
She would probably be sitting here being like, fix your eyebrows.
The most important person in my life is.
My mom.
She sounds awesome, man.
Yeah, she is.
Well, thanks for hanging out with me
This
today,
was so
man.
fun.
I love talking music, and anytime you want to come hang with Billboard, come see us.
Absolutely.